Unleaded Toast presents An Elegy in Crimson. Before we begin, a kindness of sorts. This unholy elegy touches dark things. Violence, betrayal, power twisted until it screams, coercion, obsession, regret. The decay of love, yes, but also the predatory ecstasy of domination. The vampires you'll meet, although they're not brooding romantics, they're apex predators dressed in silk and shadow. And the mortals? Oh, they're sheep, fleeting, often forgotten, unless they amuse. They will kill you. They will seduce you. They will destroy what they love the most. Violence here is not without prejudice. Oh, and it is very rarely gentle. Some episodes will hurt. Some may unearth your own forgotten wounds. Oh, you have permission to pause, to breathe, to walk away. But if you stay knowing the void watches back. Ah, my beloved witnesses, the air tastes of gunpowder and ghosts tonight. The forge has cooled, but the fire within our Bakumba, our night beast, oh, it burns ever bright. The years have marched on, and the land itself splits and bleeds, brother against brother, master against man, and yet, amidst war, a darker legend stalks the trees, chains clicking in rhythm with the dying heartbeats of the guilty. Bakumba left Sylvia not from cowardice, no, but from love's cruel arithmetic. Better that one heart break than two burn. He led the hunters from her door, his footsteps a symphony of sacrifice, moving, transforming from lover to feral beast overnight, until he met Jonathan. Jonathan, a Quaker, a man of peace with a mysterious past. Jonathan, with hands calloused for mercy, dared to face the monster and whisper words of stillness. Oh, he taught Bakumba the old ways of how to still the storm inside the beast. But righteousness fades beneath the scent of blood. The slave hunters still proud their cruelty and opened wound on the world. And when the moon rose full and red, the shadow beckoned once more. And he fed, not on the innocent but on the hunters, those who wore sin like armor and through themselves were untouchable. Come morning, their bodies hung in the trees like grim ornaments, a warning carved in flesh. Yet even monsters can be betrayed. Samuel, a runaway who begged sanctuary beneath Bakumba's presence, sold him to men who dreamed of owning the unknowable. Oh, they wanted his blood, his strength, his curse. They called him the Chain Rattler, thinking they could bind him, study him, break him into obedience. Oh, the fools. The Civil War ignited soon after, and with it the legend of the Harasser. Soldiers whispered of a shadow that drifted over the rivers, of screams that came from nowhere, of men found pale and empty at dawn. Oh, the Confederates, they learned to fear the rustle of the chains, the glint of the eyes that burned like the forge beneath the earth. But arrogance as ever breeds recklessness. Even a creature of vengeance can be caught. Once, for a time, the night beast was bound, caged by those who thought they could harness him. But power such as his cannot be contained. It can only be delayed. The walls cracked, the blood boiled, the hammer fell, and now, my darlings, he rises again, reborn in fury and baptized in fire. The hunted becomes the harrower. The judge becomes the executioner. Oh, so pray, my loving witnesses, not for mercy, no, but for distance. Welcome to episode 3. The strange fruit blooms red.
removed them from the board. Yes, it's always the ones in the back that you have to take care of, not the pawns. Dr. Jackson was just a pawn. The real power came from the financiers, from the money. I culled them all. And not just the ones who wrote the checks, their wives, their families. I stopped their bloodline as they stopped mine. Yes, I can still hear the scream of my father as he fought them off, the British. And I can still hear the screams of the wives, the daughters, the sons, as I went into their houses and killed them right in front of each other, using their love against them. I took their lives and left them open for the world to see. No regrets. I was the beast. I was the animal that they came to find. They thought they could tame a lion. Silly men. These mortals don't know nothing of power. I am power. Sylvia's power, Ogun's power. I am the night beast, the stalker of the innocent, the slayer for the unjust. I am vengeance. I am justice. And I loved every moment of it, Facilitator. I love the names.
But the predator, you drew attention of another beast. How inevitable. You thought that yourself, you were a legend. But love legends attract rivals. And this one? Old. Older than chains, older than mercy, dripping with the same curse that sings in your blood. Who was it, Bakumba? A blood-soaked prince of the sands, a pale-eyed thing birthed in a plague pit, a cast-off of Sylvia's lines, perhaps, one who thinks that you wear her legacy like stolen jewelry. Tell us, how did they find you? And when your fangs clashed beneath the moon, what mark did they leave upon you? Was it a brand? Was it a scar? A reminder that even monsters have predators? But oh, my clever, cruel creature. You escaped, of course you did. What trick did you play? A decoy carved from bone and shadow, a whispered lie that turns allies into enemies? Did you trap them in a place that even eternity forgets? Oh, reveal it to us. We want to note the betrayal the moment you slipped through their fingers like smoke through a coffin. Tell me, do you think they'll stay buried? Or is that silence you hear the inhale before they return?
Oh, Facilitator, you are stirring the pot, aren't you?
Oh, yes.
His name was Timothy, and he was not like me. He was of the others. See, there's more than us, what they call vampire. They are the lycanthrope.
Oh, you met one of them.
Yeah. Yes, we are mortal enemies. Although we stalk the same prey, I believe he thought I crossed into his territory. But he didn't realize this is my territory now. So we met. I let him get to his full power at full moon. I drank of blood. We stood there, circling each other. Him in his beast form, standing 7-8 foot tall. Eyes of amber, claws. But he didn't know I am a metal worker. I am a disciple of Ogun. I had already forged his fate on my blacksmith's anvil. A dagger of silver the pure silver. We fought. He gave me the scar, and I lift up my shirt. Show the scar where he raked his claws against me. Scar that will never heal completely, because we are both creatures of the night. But my dagger found true to his heart. But I didn't leave him there. I pulled the dagger out, and I cut his arm off. There he bled, but I knew he would heal, not growing his arm back, but just a reminder that I am the ruler of this area, the ruler of the night. Timothy would never hunt me again, at least I thought. See, because wolves hunt in packs. He was an alpha. And now a new alpha rose. I know they hunt me. The pack always hunts its prey. But I was ready. I was ready for them. But I slipped through their fingers. I am a disciple of Ogun. I hunt the night. I am the night. They were afraid. But I left my mark on that pack. And I escaped once again. Now that I have this newfound wealth and power, I can go anywhere in the world I want. I went to the west. I went west for a little while. Stayed there, waiting for my turn to come back. Is that what you're looking for? You're looking for me, facilitator, to be afraid of the night?
All I'm looking for is the truth. I just need it recorded in the book. That's all I'm here for.
The truth is what we make it. Is there truth?
You do have a point there. But tell me, what chased you away from the west and back to the south?
To be honest, it was hot. I miss the trees. I miss the seasons. I miss winter. I miss the spring, even though I could not enjoy it fully in the daylight. The smell of jasmine in the night air. The sound of frogs, the sound of the night. I hunted with the coyotes, the wolves, but my heart was on the East Coast, so I came back.
Wouldn't have to do with the entity that was hunting you? Of course not. We'll get to that later, I'm sure.
You are fork-tongued, aren't you?
Oh, no, I just tell the truth. I say what I see.
You think you're so clever, stirring your magic pot, bringing up the past to judge me. One day, facilitator, you will be judged. You will see.
I already have been judged, my friend.
And you're stuck listening to other people's lives because you had none, right?
We're here to talk about you, not me.
The runaway.
You don't know. You don't know. So, Bakumba. Oh, how intimate. This wasn't a stake. It wasn't a torch. It wasn't even a blade. No. This time someone comes to you where you're your weakest. As a memory clothed in a dream. Who was it? Was it one of the broken? Was it one of the many whose names you stopped recording once the screams blurred together? Was it a child you thought too young to understand? A man who called you brother before he called you monster? Whoever it was, they step into your dream like it's their domain. Calm, composed. Or were they seething with fury? But they speak. Oh, not with fangs or fists, no, but with truth or something like truth. Did they curse you? Did they spit the weight of your sins in your face, their voice like a dirge of everything you destroyed? Or did they forgive you? Their words leave something behind, etched into your mind, your soul, your flesh, a mark, a reminder, a tether to a life you tried to bury beneath steel and shadow. Describe it, Bakumba. Describe the dream, the face, the mark. Did you wake in rage or in tears? Or worse, did you wake with hope?
Facilitator. Why must we play these games? But I will tell you to keep your audience entertained. It was Samuel, my betrayer, the one who I've forgiven, the one found hanging in a tree with my name etched in his chest. He came to my dream, seeking my forgiveness once again, because he now languishes in that void, in that place where no light ever comes. That place that we all fear. I don't, because I am here. Samuel came to me in a dream. He's speaking to me of mercy, having mercy on not just his soul, but on all those who have wronged me, all those who seek my destruction. He told me to have mercy on them. Mercy. Mercy is for the weak. Mercy is not for my kind, because the blood drives me. There will be no mercy for me. There will be no peace for me because the blood drives me. I woke up from his dream, sweat pouring down, me longing for the touch of the sun, just once without it burning my skin, just once, not feeling the urge to kill, not feeling the urge to drink the blood. I cast it aside because I must hunt. I tried the herbs that the old man, the Quaker, showed me. They quell it some, but it's nothing like the taste of the blood. It's nothing like the warmth, the minerals, the iron taste, the memories that come with it, the power. I hunt again.
Samuel told you in that dream that if you wouldn't grant him mercy, there would be a punishment. Oh, how perfect. Oh, now, when you're touched by grace, you get scalded by it. A tiny little pious thing. Crossed fingers, whispered prayers. What religious symbol turns your bone to ash? And how do you twist in the path to avoid its sting?
Of course, it is the Christian cross, because he provides salvation. He provides hope. He tells us to turn the other cheek, to not be vengeful, to be repentant. I can never be those things now. I can never be those things. So I avoid the Christian cross. I avoid it because it burns my flesh. I'm not afraid to see it, but I'm afraid for it to touch my skin. So I avoid those places where the cross is hung.
Bakumba, you've gotten careless. Oh, my iron fang darling. So precise in your rage, so methodical in your terror, and yet one slip. One moment of indulgence, one taste too long, one heartbeat too slow, and now you've made something. Not a corpse, not a memory, but an echo of yourself stitched together with your hunger and your shame. A new immortal. A child you never wanted, a mirror that moves and breathes and thirsts just like you. Who were they before? A whisper of a mortal, a servant, a companion, a witness, perhaps someone who tried to love you, or worse, someone who understood you. Now here they stand, fangs glistening, eyes wide with that wild newborn hunger. And you don't destroy them. Why? Pity? Guilt? Curiosity? Or maybe could it be a flicker of loneliness? Name them, Bakumba. Tell us who binds you to this blood-borne mistake, and confess. Is this the beginning of your redemption, or the first note of your requiem?
Her name was Elisa.
It's always a female.
Always a female. Destroyer of all nations. Beginner of wars. The female. She caught me feeding. I was sloppy that night. Sometimes the thirst gets so bad. Sometimes the frenzy. I stayed too long. She saw me, but she didn't run. I sank my teeth into her. Her skin was so soft. I forgot the touch of soft skin. She was beautiful, dark-skinned, ample bosoms, beautiful hazel eyes. I slipped up, turned her, gave her a bit of me. I let her drink my own blood. I don't know why I did it. I don't know why. When life gets so lonely, just want someone to talk to, someone that understands the thirst, the hunger, the drive. Someone to speak to in the night. I think that's why I did it. That's why I did it. Curiosity and loneliness. And those hazel eyes. I could stare at them forever. But would she take me? Would she let me teach her the ways? I never had a student. I never had someone I had to teach. Someone I had to protect. This was different. I don't know if I messed up, but we shall see. I guess you do know Facilitator.
Oh, I don't. We're going to move. You find yourself, I can't remember Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia. I don't know. I really don't care. But it's curious. You, a relic of blood and shadows, thrust into the burning heart of hope. A movement swells. Fists rise, voices cry for justice, and somehow you're there. Watching, listening, perhaps acting. Why now, Bakumba? What stirred your ancient soul? Was it the echoes of the chains? The fire in the young eyes that reminded you something that you almost forgot? Dignity. Tell us. Did you move through the crowds like a ghost whispering secrets to them to keep them safe? Or did you silence those who threatened the cause with a flick of your monstrous grace? Or did you bleed them just this once beneath the borrowed sun? And what of the leaders? Did they sense you? This timeless guardian draped in guilt and vengeance? Or were you just another myth hidden behind the march? Speak. What did you change? And what did it cost you?
Deep in the South. It was after World War II. Soldiers coming back, fighting for freedom and coming back to none. Soldiers being hung in their uniforms. Soldiers being shot. Soldiers arming themselves to quell the white man's vengeance. Yes, I remember. I remember listening to the speeches, watching them fight for their freedom, to be called men and not boy, to walk with their heads held high. How could you fight in a war to free the world and come back to a world of sitting on the back of the bus? How could you fight a war for freedom and come back and have schools unequal? Yes. They came back and they were angry, but they were trained now. The government said they would take care of them. They didn't. They lied to them, just like they did the American Indian. They always speak with forked tongues. They are being chased by justice, but they always run away faster. Yeah, I walk through the crowds at night. See, I had a juke joint. I had my own because I had money. And this was a safe haven. Best fried chicken this way of the Mississippi. Good music, good drink. They can be free in my place. Me and Elisa, yeah, she's still around. My student, my wild child. We never drank on the property. Sometimes a white man would come down because he wanted to see what we were doing. He wanted to partake in our party, in our revelry. We accepted him. But sometimes they come in already drunk on that moonshine, looking to start trouble, never finding it. Sometimes I would listen to the white man speak. See, because when you're a bartender, they all think that you're invisible. I listened to them, find out where they lived, find out where they were burning crosses. Some grand wizards starting trouble, trying to keep us down. Never, I would go to their house. First, I would start with their children and then leave them. but always the justice. Never forgetting the justice. Yes, I was there. The start of the uprising, the start of the civil rights. I remember. I wanted freedom for everyone. Yes, I remember.
Oh, my love, though. You went too far. One too many ropes cut before they could tighten. One too many flames doused before they could consume. One too many whispers to the white robes. One too many screams silenced in a gurgle. You two didn't just haunt the South, Bakumba. You desecrated it. You made ghosts of men who thought themselves God. And now they're coming. Tell us, Bakumba, who leads them. Is it the sheriff with the preacher's handshake and the executioner's grin? A grieving son of a clansman you tore in half beneath a blood moon? A congressman with a smile full of vengeance and a Bible slick with lies? Or is it something worse? Is it a thing with horns beneath its Sunday hat, a devil wrapped in legislation and linen, desperate to keep the chaos burning bright? Who dares come for you, hunter of horrors, breaker of nooses? And when they arrive, what will they find? Monstrous thing trembling in regret, or death in its purest form? What happened that night, Bakumba?
That night, that fiery night, he came. A conjurer, a juju man. He said he was a priest of the Christian God. But you know, all that preach hate from the pulpit are not one with the Christian God. He is not a follower of this Christ. He is a wolf in sheep clothing. He came, but he had conjured something powerful to help him. They call it the Hound of Hell. Black as night, light being absorbed. Eyes, fire. He thought he could take me. We battled in the night, in an open field where many slaves had died, where they call it strange fruit when you see a black man hung from the tree. I fought the hound. I fought with my hammer like a goon. Goon strength came to me. I beat back the beast, driving it back to its fiery hell. And then the preacher, shocked by my power, shocked by my hammer, I crushed his skull. Not drinking his blood was tainted. His blood was tainted by the one that we don't speak of. The one that wanders the earth like a lion, seeking to destroy and devour. I know that priest now has sold his soul to the devil. The devil always collects his due. He's a liar. At least if I'm an abomination, my abomination is truth. I never promise anything. I never make you bargain. Yes, facilitator, I'm a monster. I am a beast. But the true beast is the man who sits in the pulpit and teaches hate, turns his fellow man against people who all they want to do is live. He shall be judged, not I.
But tell me, Bakumba, just before daylight, you were walking the killing fields. when you saw her, how did you feel?
Who do you speak of that I saw?
Oh, your loved one, you know who I'm speaking of. Your firstborn?
Yes, she saw me in my purest. She was a bit afraid. She was a bit afraid of what she was going to become. I told her to come on, the daylight is coming, we must go. Let's go back to the juke joint. Go down to the basement till nightfall. She saw her future and did not like it. She did not like what she was going to become, and she just stood there. I called to her again, but the sun was rising fast over the trees. She just stood there and waited. I saw her scream. I saw her burn as the sun touched her. She burst into flames. My firstborn. She did not want to become like her father. I almost wept that day. But I know the solitude is my life. She's in a far better place than I am, I guess. This life is not for everyone.
So Bakumba, after that night, you were so tired. So tired. Society, you know, it turns against vigilantes no matter what their cause. You tried to bring about change for peace for your brothers. But it's always one step forward, two steps back. You know how this works. Oh, my weary night of rust and ruin. Even the monsters grow tired, don't they?
So tired.
You tried, gods know you tried. Hammered justice into the shape of vengeance, protected the broken, punished the wicked, and still they turned on you. You know, that's because that's what they do, darling. Heroes are tolerated until they're feared. Then the knives come out. So you vanished. Tell us, Bakumba, what was the final straw? What betrayal? What riot? What burning cross? What whispered slur made you decide to lay down your war-forged pride? Did you bury yourself in the swamp? Did you dig into the stone? Did you sink into the cradle of the earth like an old god forgotten by its worshippers? Where did you go? Why did you choose to go to sleep over the slaughter? Was it rest or was it retreat? Oh, and tell us, Bakumba, what dreams found you there in that long darkness? Memories, ghosts, faces of every soul you tried to save? Or worse, did you dream of peace? And when you awake, if you awake, what part's not coming back with you?
I remember that night. The night after Elisa. Well, you know. That night I remember very well, facilitator. I betrayed myself that night. I thought I can be a master with an apprentice, like my father, like Sylvia was with me. She bore my mark behind her ear. I thought I could train her. I thought we could hunt together. My own pride got in the way. She never wanted to be turned. She was tolerating it until that night. Until that night, I fought the hounds of hell and killed a false prophet. I betrayed myself. So I packed up my juke joint and I left. Traveling by night, I found my cave where I killed some of the hunters that night. The labyrinth, the never-ending mazes. I had built my own little coffin, my bed. I had laid it with iron and silver. With a little bit of earth in there. Took my last breath of fresh air. And I hibernated. The dreams, the faces, all came back. Samuel hanging in the tree. Jessica. Jacob. Sylvia. My father. The hunters, all of them came back. I dreamt. Flashing, some staying longer, stories growing over time. I guess I was tired. Tired of swinging my hammer, tired of drinking the blood. Tired of never seeing a difference being made. Vengeance is heavy, but still, I must rest now. I rest. I wake up and I rest some more. I'll be able to sleep for months at a time in this hibernated state. Like a bear in the woods, every once in a while I have to get up and feed. Most of the time, I just rest. I'm so tired. Yes, facilitator. I rested, I dreamt. I woke up looking for peace, knowing that I never can find it. For I am the beast of the night. I am a warrior for Ogun. And no matter what time in the world it is, I will always hunt in the night.
What you thought were months were centuries. Centuries. Everyone you knew, everything you thought you knew, they're gone. The world has changed. But one woke you from your slumber. Oh, it was an immortal. Oh, what rival came sniffing through your sanctuary with old vendettas and fresh arrogance. It was an enforcer of some ancient council that you spat on centuries ago. Or was it some reckless whelp I can't remember? But I'm sure you can. Tell us why now. Why did they wake you from your slumber and shake the dust from your bones and drag you from that dreamless dark? Did they seek revenge, power, or were they hunting something else? Tell us, Bakumba.
Oh, it was the Pact. The Pact never forgave me for taking out their alpha. It was a new alpha.
Are you just now realizing this, or is this something you knew before?
I'm just realizing. The Pack is immortal too.
Yes, they are.
But they are lucky, they're fortunate. They can hide among men. They can walk into the daylight. Some were so powerful they could control their transformation. Some were so powerful they rivaled me, and I was at his mercy. He looked down upon me and said, "We have found you. We have searched for you for centuries." See, vengeance goes both ways. He remembers me taking out his alpha, taking his arm, driving my silver dagger into his stomach, taking out their alpha. Yes, they wanted vengeance too. And all my clever plans, all my clever traps. And now I was trapped at their mercy, weak beyond weak.
How long the night has become. The centuries stretch thin, and still our Bakumba, our night beast, walks the razor's edge between justice and damnation. His name has become a hymn of fear and fury, the Chain Rattler, the Harasser, the shadow that hunts men who believe themselves God. You've seen what he's done, haven't you? The hunters hanging in trees, the crows who vanish from their blazing crosses, and the whisper of chains that echo through the swamp. He has turned darkness itself into judgment, wielding it as both a weapon and the gospel. Yet every sermon demands a price. Even the eternal are not immune to the devils. The world changes. New wars, new masters, new sins to punish, and the night beast finds no rest. For the righteous will always call him a monster, and the damned will always call his name. The mortal who breathed life into our mighty beast is Troy C. Banks. Oh, darling, he is a delectable contradiction. A father, a widower, a professional chef, and a lousy golfer. After a long hiatus, he returned to the gaming table, dice in one hand, a chef knife in the other. If you wish to summon him, look no further than at @TroyB_culinarian on Instagram. The link will be posted in the description. Troy is also available as a personal chef who will serve you experiences, not just meals. His reward? Oh, his reward is an empty plate. And perhaps your soul if you linger too long. As always, thank you for stepping into the void with us. If this tale left you breathless, leave a review, whisper it to a friend, or simply sit in the hush. So let the night stretch on, my darlings. Let the fire in the forge burn low, just long enough to fool the foolish into thinking it's gone out. Because the hammer will fall again. And when it does, the world will remember why they feared the sound of chains in the dark.